Any further ado, I'll hand over to my colleagues from all over Canada, without actually saying particularly where they are. They are a bunch of extremely talented children who will be showing you shadow puppets.
Good evening, Mr. Punch, and welcome to the Fringe.
And good evening to you, Judy. It's nice to be here.
Shall we get this show going now?
So what's all this narrative stuff then? Looks like a bunch of old wives' tales to me.
No, it's real clever, like. You can use stories, jokes, and humour to educate.
That's if we had any humour.
Well, it's better than all that dollar, phlegm, and melancholy.
Is that kind of like a black humour?
Yeah, you could say that.
I just did. Well, all in the pursuit of wit, I suppose.
Yeah, you've managed to get off of that.
What do you mean? Off of what?
Moving right along. Narrative is just fancy storytelling, but it's ever so useful.
Useful for what? Telling stories to kids?
For teaching them stuff. They remember stories.
Oh, we all like stories.
Especially if you make them interactive.
What? The audience gets to tell us stories?
No, you give them prompts on what to do.
Ah, we couldn't afford one of them fancy interactive keypad thingies.
If you relate your main points in a story, give it some emotion, kids will remember it for ages.
And I thought it was just people nattering.
No, you can use narrative in all sorts of ways.
That clever Dr. Emily, she likes to use narrative.
You get her going and you can't stop her.
She uses narrative in her virtual patients.
Ooh, that would have been a shameless plug, wasn't it?
Nah, it's all just embedded advertising. Cut Hollywood does it all the time.
Oh, so that's why you wore your Prada shoes then.
And I thought you'd never notice. What I don't get is why you choose to do this as shadow puppets.
Well, why not?
Well, I don't know, it just seems so flat.
People can see right through us.
It's rather lacking in dimension, if you know what I mean. I thought it was supposed to be good to have characters with dimension.
Well, it does allow you to simplify certain elements, distill things down a bit.
What, like whiskey?
You put that away right now.
Oh, that's a shame. I was hoping for something a bit more spirited.
It does allow you to touch on some touchy or taboo topics more easily.
Like what?
Well, you know, stuff that people like to gossip about but won't discuss openly, like colour.
Speaking of which, did you hear the latest about our Hilda?